But anyways, we're going to come over here and get this item. Now here we can see that he's already down for the count. Get the Elite Knight set. But this too is an ambush. So either side that you come from, this will be an ambush just waiting for you. And I actually should have healed up before taking on this group. But what you want to do is you want to use their varying speeds to your advantage. So what I would recommend is try to proc one of them. This is terrible, I can't see. That could have cost me. Could have bit the bullet on that one. But use their varying speeds to your advantage, and don't go wandering off through a level that you haven't explored yet. So there he's casting Tranquil Walk of Peace, and I believe that you have to be within a certain radius of the user. So here you're going to see me really kind of chickening out. And again, this is me just bringing them back to an area that I'm more comfortable with, and I don't want to fight them both at the same time. So I am trying to separate them. This is where magic spells can be a huge benefit to you. Keep following me in here, because I don't mind this as an arena. Yes, he will. Good to know. If you need a comfortable room to fight him in, lure him back into this room where you get ambushed. But as you can see now, the Drake Sword and that Kaistus are actually doing roughly the same amount of damage one hand. And you cannot two-hand a Kaistus. Any of the fist weapons, you can't two-hand them. And I don't even know, mentally what they would do for that. I mean, it would be cool if you had a fist weapon in each hand. If they would allow you to, like, dual slam your fists at the same time or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Or attack with both fists at the same time. But unfortunately, they do not. Thankfully enough, I guess it's like 3 a.m. I actually, because of the hurricane, I've yet to reset my clock, and I don't really care for looking at the time. Most of the time, I'm a night person. That's cute. You can't target that. But if you guys can see that, the tree has a snake head and another snake head. Fuck. And pardon my language. I did not mean that. I meant oh snap. Oh snap! Yeah, I knew about that guy ambushing me, but I spent too much time worrying about the snake. When you go for the treasure, that snake will try to attack you. We'll just do this the easy way. If you're gonna sit on the tree, farewell. But you get the Partisan. The Partisan is actually a spear weapon in this game, although with the R2 attacks on it, it actually has a sweeping attack. So if you're a big fan of spears, but you don't like the fact that they only stab in this game, the Partisan can actually be a great deceptive weapon for those players out there who would like a spear weapon without being confined to not having a sweeping attack. By sweeping, I mean like a horizontal slash attack. And that's also, like, not only is it good for groups of enemies, but if you're fighting PvP, you may want to... And here's another tree that, for some reason, not letting me target him. And wow, again, with frickin' 14 humanity, not getting any drops. It's getting embarrassing. I'm going to waste some more spells here, although there is plenty more areas that I'm going... Actually, you know what? I don't want to waste it just yet. Alright, he's casting Tranquil Walk of Peace, so you have two options. You can go to town on him and try to kill him before he gets off the full duration of the spell. Or you can, retreat and get a safe distance from him. Actually, you know what? Since it's going so smooth, I'm going to go straight to the boss, and then I'll finish clearing out the zone. Because I do want to show off a summon sign that a lot of players don't always know about. But underneath these bushes under the stairs, if you're in human form, you can summon the NPC Witch Beatrice. So she's a spellcaster. I believe you can summon her in, then, you can go clear the rest of the level. But I don't believe that she follows you a certain distance. I think that she does stay here for the most part. And again, because I'm playing online, I'm actually not a big fan of PvP in this game. In this game, I'm not a big fan of PvP. But you can actually get all those items on her, or, pardon me, any NPC in this game, you can wear their exact clothing. There's not a single NPC where their outfit is not in this game, which I thought was a lovely, lovely touch that they did in this game. And you can like role play as any of the characters as well. Here we have the Moonlight Butterfly, and an easy way to do this fight is keep up your shield if you have Witch Beatrice. Again, this is me showing off as easy mode as I possibly can. Is get Witch Beatrice here with you in human form, and then stay as close to the butterfly as you possibly can. This is because she will she kind of is auto-fixed to you and will stay with you. I don't know what that attack is. He's started doing that recently. I've never seen that before, but it's ripping me up pretty bad. But she'll try to follow you. She'll try to stay close to you at all times. So as you can see, she did 75% of the work. And then when he came in close, I finished him off. I actually meant to save the... save for this boss. I didn't actually want to use the Drake Sword. What I meant to do was use the Keistis, and what I was going to do is lightning enchant them using gold pine resin. Featured here. And I was going to show off one of the Keistis' huge advantages in this game is that it has a very fast attack speed. So if you feel comfortable that you can get off a lot of attacks, using up as much stamina as you can, or, you know, a bunch of quick attacks, like quick succession, like, you know, 2 or 3 punches and then getting out, the Keistis can be one of the best buffing weapons in the game that a lot of people don't really look into. And in terms of PvP, they can be a difficult weapon to land with. I like the Keistis because they can stagger opponents, and they are a blunt weapon. So when somebody's hiding behind their shield, you do have a chance to, if you want to, you can just sit there hacking at their shield and watching your stamina. But what you can do is you can sit there pounding away at their shield, and if you buffed your Keistis, not only will they take damage from that swing that you're doing, as well as you could be breaking down their guard and eventually guard break them if they're trying to turtle behind their shield. Pretty much any advanced player will either parry you if they're using a light shield, which most PvP players do. They'll have some way to parry you for, you know, if you're being an obvious attacker. Or it could also be bad because if the other person has poise, they might poise through a hit, and they'll trade a lot more damage to you than you'll probably pull off with the Keistis. The reason I stopped moving is that I got some interesting items here. I got the Watchtower Basement Key. I fought one of Havel's followers, and this is actually where you get the key for that. And I've said that about another key, and that was mistaken. This is where you get the key to fight the man in the rock armor. That's why it's called the Watchtower Basement Key, and if we read the description on it, it will say exactly that. We also got a Divine Ember. So first things first, we're going to go here and find out what I actually confuse things with. So there's the Crest of Artorias. The store leads to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for the local bandits. With such dangers, the rest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. It's kind of weird. Dungeon Cell Key, this was to unlock our way all the way back at the frickin' Asylum. Undead Asylum 2, this is what we got from the unnamed man in the knight outfit at the beginning who pushed the dead body for us. When we got done talking to him, he gave us this key. The West Key we found on top of the church above Petrus by doing kind of what looked like a little bit of shortcut, but it was a lot of platforming. And we're going to be going back to the Asylum at one point to recollect a treasure that I probably didn't even mention. Probably didn't mention it at all. Biggs Pilgrim's Key we got from killing the Asylum Demon himself. Resonant Key we bought from the first merchant that I showed off in this playthrough. That has allowed us to unlock a door for the gold pine resin, and it's going to unlock another door in the future. Mystery Key, basic prison key. This was to unlock Night Lautrec. And then the basement key is actually to unlock, this is the key that I said was going to unlock, a A lot of people are calling him Havel, and I'm on the fence on whether or not he's Havel. But the man in the rock armor, huge freaking club weapon. This is actually not the key for that, and that's what I said it was before. This is to unlock what I would encourage most players to go to next, and I'll be showing that off right now because, actually I will not be. There's another thing I want to go do. I have no focus whatsoever. This was the key we just picked up. The basement of the watchtower forms a huge stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend for his own good, of course. That is why a lot of people assume that it's Havel. However, it doesn't say that it's actually Havel. And in terms of lore, I don't... Oh, shit. Pardon my language. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to stop cursing. I've actually gained a really foul mouth. And even worse, I'm getting to that point where, like, I'm calling people that are mean to me, I'm calling them, like, filthy words, and that needs to stop. I'm not like that. And I'd rather the world be a better place, full of rainbows, butterflies, and puppies, than I would like it to be filled with curse words, crap, and other disgusting things. Other things that everybody on the face of the planet will agree are disgusting. No one likes being insulted. No one likes, being talked down to. That type of disgusting. Some people consider burlesque filth, but I find it to be this beautiful art form. This tree is walking at me. Tree, I challenge you to a duel. On guard!